years ago on the channel, I drove my friend's Jaguar F-Type V8 S, and at the time I was debating whether or not a Jaguar F-Type could replace my, at the time, E92 BMW M3. Fast forward to 2 years later and I've acquired this, a 2014 Jaguar F-Type V8 S convertible, and I absolutely love it so far. Now in this video I'm going to be talking about how I accidentally came about buying this car. It was not my plan to own this alongside the R8. It was actually kind of, now I say it out loud, a little bit surreal that comes out in one sentence. But anyway, this is the car in question and it is absolutely stunning. I am so happy with my purchase. So the specification of this car I am particularly proud of. The car is finished in a dark blue metallic. I believe it's called Shebang blue. I might be right, I might be wrong. The interior is like an off-white, almost cream kind of coloured with a grey leather dash, and I think all tied in together with the silver 20-inch wheels. It's just such a nice, lovely, classy, gentleman-like spec, as you would expect from a Jag. So there we have it. This is my Jaguar F-Type V8 convertible, but I think it's only right that we jump in the car, find out how it drives, but more importantly, just how good this V8 really sounds. So welcome aboard for the very first time, my Jaguar F-Type. And I still can't believe I'm saying that, to be honest. It's so surreal. And it sounds absolutely ridiculous. What I find fascinating and what I really love about this car is you can just drive it normally. It's got such a split personality. You can drive it in auto and in non-dynamic mode, and it's easy, it's comfortable, it's quiet. But then when you put it in dynamic, use the paddles, and it gets over 4,000 RPM, it just transforms into an absolute hooligan. That exhaust, I cannot quite believe that that is standard factory fitted. It is so antisocial, it's unreal. But if we calm down for a minute, put it in normal auto and just cruise like a typical Jag owner, I can tell you about how I accidentally acquired this vehicle. So I was looking for a car to buy and sell. I was originally looking at another Audi R8 V8 or a BMW M2. Both cars I'd done numerous amounts of research on. I knew where they were located, I knew their MOT history, everything. I was set on buying one of these two cars. However, whilst watching them online at the auction, they both went for way more than I anticipated. They went over budget, so I couldn't buy them. So I sat there at my desk and I was quite annoyed, mardy that I hadn't bought a new car. So in the kind of spirit of buying a car to buy and sell, I was sat there and this came up and it's being bid on whilst I'm sat there at my desk, so I'm panicking. All I had time to do was quickly look through the photos. I was like, okay, it's dark blue with like a cream interior, very nice. I was like, I don't know what to do. So I swiped and bid. It then occurred to me after I'd bid that I had no idea where the car was located. I had no idea on the service history or MOT history, anything. So I, of course, began to panic. And then when I got home, because this car didn't meet its reserve price, my bid was a provisional bid. I got home, checked the app, and I had won it. So I had no choice but to go through with it. I couldn't get out of it. And thankfully the car was only 2 hours 40 odd away, so the car was delivered to me. And yeah, that's kind of put me in a bit of a predicament because, like I said, the initial plan was to buy and sell the car to make a profit. But now I've got it, and the fact I've loved Jags for many, many years, and the fact it makes that noise and does this. I am so torn with what to do with this car. My head says sell it and make your money, but my heart says pop pops. That's what I love about this car. It's so fast, it's great to look at, it's elegant, it's two cars in one, it's automatic, it's easy, but when you are in the mood to have a bit of a hoon, it's just an absolute animal. These cars are absolutely fantastic, and I think you get a lot of car for the money, and that's why I'm struggling to potentially part ways with it. The thing I've kind of done at the minute is put both cars up for sale, and whichever one sells first is the car that goes. So let's see how that goes. Tunnel test. I think I'm going to go first gear. Oh, those upshifts. Oh, that is such an aggressive whip when you change up. And then of course you get the gunfire on the way down. I'm getting out of here before one of these residents calls the police. Oh, this is so good. It's just occurred to me that this car is the lowest mileage car I have ever owned. It's only done 20,000 miles, and that is just fantastic. Let's go. This car, as fast as it is, it sounds strange, but you don't actually want to drive it flat out all the time. What you really want to do is spend your time cruising around in first and second gear, just so you get the machine guns out the back. Well, there we have it then, guys. This has been a little video welcoming the Jaguar F-Type to the channel, and as well as telling a little story about how I acquired this car. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you're looking forward to plenty more content with the F-Type. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell so you do not miss out on any of my future upcoming content with the F-Type and of course the R8. And I will of course be documenting which car I decide to keep and which car I decide to sell. Anyway, once again, thank you for watching. Thank you as always for the support, and I'll see you in the next one. That XZ just got nothing on me. In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Mash. Okay. 2 years ago on the channel, I drove my friend's Jaguar F-Type V8 S, and at the time, I was debating